Hey everyone, it's Trish with Bird Feed. Welcome back. Today's video is a Dollar Tree haul for Operation Christmas Child that I'd like to share. And at the end of the video, I've got a mini Five Below bonus. Just a couple things that I picked up from Five Below. Over the past few weeks, I have been picking up some things here and there from the Dollar Tree, and I looked at what I had collected and thought, you know what, I've got enough for a haul, and I wanted to be able to share these items with you because they're still in the stores, and if there are some things here you're interested in, maybe you can find them in your stores. Every Father's Day, the Dollar Tree gets in the coolest novelty socks for dads, but they're great for a 10 to 14-year-old shoebox. And I picked up this year the tools. This would be great for a handyman shoebox. Has tools all over it. I thought those were fun. And these fish, I really like those too. My lighting is not the greatest. Okay, is that better? Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. So they had this fish pattern as well, which I really love this one. And this would be great if you're including a fishing kit in a shoebox. That would be fun to include. I just think they're really fun socks. They also had 3 other patterns. They had coffee beans with coffee cups, and playing cards was another one. And then they had deer or buck, which was a repeat of last year because I got these. These are mine. I got these last year. I bought them to wear around the house in my, stocking feet when I run around the house with my pajamas and socks on in the wintertime, so I don't wear holes in my athletic socks. And yeah, there's no holes in them yet. But I wore these all last winter, and they wash well, and they're a nice weight, nice cushion, and I thought they were great. So they are $1, but they're novelty socks. In toys, I just got these in the last couple days at the Dollar Tree. 100 pieces of Make It blocks. They carry Make It blocks all the time. These are compatible with the leading brands, and I assume they mean Lego, because I've tried them with Legos, and they do fit and work well with Legos. But the size packages that they typically carry are 48 pieces of assorted sizes, and they're typically all one color, like all blue or all green or what have you. So I saw this box of 100 pieces for $1. I thought this was a great buy. And this is what they look like, just assorted building block pieces. So I picked one of those up, and then at the same time, while I was there looking at them, I went ahead and picked up the smaller size base plate. They do have a large base plate as well, but that won't fit in a shoebox. So I picked up a small base plate, and they have assorted colors. They have red, yellow, green, blue, lime green, brown, whatever you want. Then I also picked up these windows and doors, 28 pieces of windows and doors. I thought that was pretty cool. And roofs. These are so you can put a roof on whatever it is you're building. So those are pretty cool. They've got those at the Dollar Tree. They got in another shipment of Hot Wheels, another brand new shipment of similar to what they just got in a few weeks ago, and then some new ones. I picked up some more art cars because I like those in particular when I purchased the last ones. This was called Rocket Oil Special. And I like them because they're so colorful, and they have the art on them. You can see the front wheels are the different color than the back wheels. I really like to put colorful items in my shoe boxes, and this is one way to add color. This one is Mad Manga. Thought that one was cool. And this one I like. This is an 80 El Camino. I thought that was really cool. The painting on it was a lot of fun on there. So I picked up three more art cars. I picked up another dino car. This is a T-Rex destroyer. And I picked up another Blade Runner. My last haul that I had the Hot Wheels in, I picked this exact same car up in blue, but it was one of my favorites because of the shape of it. And they had it in red this time, so I picked up the red one too. Then I picked up two race cars, one Porsche 935 and a Corvette painted like race cars. I thought these would be, I like to, if I can, put similar cars together. And usually I like to put two Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars in a shoebox at a time. So I would probably put those two together. The same here. I saw this Ford, but I didn't pick it up originally. And then I found this one is a 32 Ford, and then this one is a 33 Ford. It's called a Ford Coupe, and this was in the Matchbox, and I thought that would be fun to put these two together. So that's what I picked up in cars, because I still didn't have enough. With all that I bought, I still didn't have enough for my shoe boxes. Then I picked up a Blue's Clues puzzle. They got in some shaped puzzles, which I thought were really fun. This one's shaped like a star. They have the cutest, as a matter of fact, I'm going to try and throw up a picture. I'll throw up a picture of some of the other ones because I didn't pick them up. I didn't need them. A real cute Minnie Mouse in the shape of a bow. Some cute Disney princesses. And Peppa Pig, another one that was cute. It was in the shape of a heart, but I didn't pick that up because I have a Peppa Pig puzzle already. I picked up some books, and I will also throw up a picture of some of these books that they had. But I was looking for a Goldilocks in the Three Bears a while ago, and I couldn't find one that I liked for cheap, and I gave up on that particular box. And some of these items will be for this year's boxes, and some of them are going to go in what I've already started collecting for next year. But it had some of the most colorful pictures in it. And when I buy these books, I just try and make sure that they have a lot of really colorful pictures in it in case no one reads English and can't read the story to the child, so they can just recognize the animals and make up a story, what have you. It's just very cute pictures of Goldilocks. So anyway, I'm skipping some of the pages. But in the stores, you can find, you probably can't read these, but I'm going to hold them up anyway. Chicken Little and The Boy Who Cried Wolf, Jack and the Beanstalk, Hansel and Gretel, Goldilocks and the Three Bears is what I'm holding. I saw Puss in Boots. At one point in time, I think I saw The Princess and the Pea, The Three Little Pigs, the three Billy Goats Gruff, Robinson Crusoe, Little Red Riding Hood, Tom Sawyer, The Tortoise and the Hare, Treasure Island, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and there's probably some in there that I missed that I have actually seen in the store. And these are called the Little Classics. and they're just as cute as they can be. These are 8 inches across, so these are not going to lay flat in your Operation Christmas Child standard boxes, but they do bend. So you can put them in with your coloring books or your notebooks. You can bend them and put them in at the bottom, or just put, one side up. You can put them on top and just tuck one of the sides down. Probably the bound side would be the best to tuck down. And you can get them to fit. So yeah, I just want to let you know that they are 8 inches wide. And I picked up Cinderella. This one comes with 4 books. I've only seen 3 of them. I bought Cinderella, I saw Jack and the Beanstalk, and I saw the 3 Bears. But I liked this one, the pictures in this one for Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. This one just is named the 3 Bears. And these are, it says audiobooks included, and evidently on the back you can actually go to a website, and you put in a promo code, and it probably reads the story to the child. I'm guessing. I haven't actually gone there. I should do that. But most of these children are not going to have computers. Some of them do have access to a computer through an adult, and they might be able to do that if they can read the English and understand English. So, but it's there if they want it, but it's not necessary for the book. But again, I thought the pictures in this one were just great for Cinderella. Really, really cute, colorful, fun pictures. And it goes on. I'll show you the last page where she marries the prince and lives happily ever after. I picked up the Ugly Ducklings. Again, super, super cute, colorful illustrations. I just thought it was really cute. That's a cute page. And I liked this particular rendition of the Ugly Duckling because it had all these different animals in it. And I like to pick out ones where children can point out and recognize different animals or objects. Then this one I picked up for an Under the Sea theme that I'm doing. And I've seen it before. I don't think this one is new. But in a minute you'll see why I picked it up. I passed it originally when I first saw it a while back. But I went ahead and picked this up, and like I said, you'll see in just a minute why I picked that one up. Let's see. Party favors. I don't typically gravitate towards party favors, but they do have their place in a shoebox sometimes. I'm real picky about them. And I try not to get things with moving parts that will break easily. But if you saw my latest Ladybug box, I put one of these green daisy rings in. You get 12 for $1. And it's just a simple little one-piece toy plastic ring. I thought they were cute, great for tucking into corners. And, just filling up little pockets in your shoebox with something extra fun and colorful. So I picked up those rings. Then I picked these up. Sharon from East Coast Stories uses these, and I think she's used them for the last 2 years, and I have not seen them ever in my Dollar Trees. She puts them in the little, what are they, treat boxes, or they're heart-shaped boxes that she gets on clearance at Walmart after Valentine's Day. I actually have some of those boxes. I haven't been using them because I don't really have something to put in them for toddlers that's big enough that I don't think they will be tempted to swallow it. But anyway, I picked these up because I finally saw them. So yeah, these are rings. They're on foam and they're different color rings. I picked those up. I thought those would be fun. And then I picked these up too. I have used these or similar in a shoebox in the past. I haven't bought them in a long time. I don't know why. It's a good buy. You get 8 for $1, and they're very colorful. And what I like about them is each bead, between each bead is knotted. So there's a knot between every single bead. So should these break, the beads aren't going to go all over the place. You know, they're all going to stay put on the necklace, probably except for the one where it breaks. The one will fall off. So again, a lot of fun. I remember my oldest grandson, when he was about 3, playing with a lot of these, and he was having a ball and looking in the mirror, and he was just adorning himself and twisting them around his wrist, and he was having a great time with these beads. So I think that'd be a lot of fun for a child, for a shoebox. I just picked those up just, again, to add a little color and fun to my shoeboxes. I picked up a fleece baby blanket. I got in some new patterns weeks ago, probably maybe even a month or 2 ago, and I saw this heart pattern, and I didn't get it at the time, and then I decided I was going to try and see if it would fit in one of the shoeboxes I'm doing with a baby doll, so I could wrap the baby doll in the blanket. But of course it was gone when I wanted it. But they just got a whole new shipment in. They have the hearts, they have rainbows, clouds, and under the sea are the new patterns that they have. So they got a new shipment of those in. We're going a little bit randomly here. I did pick up a pair of flip-flops. Now, I will say this is something I never buy at the Dollar Tree. The reviews are either they love them or they hate them on flip-flops from the Dollar Tree. I purchased a pair last year for myself. They were for the 4th of July, so they were like Americana pattern, and they have been fine, but I haven't really worn them that much, and they're comfortable. What I find that most people complain about are where the top part of the shoe is inserted into the sole of the shoe is uncomfortable. When they step on it, it hurts their feet. I did not find that in my flip-flops, and I'm hoping in the children's flip-flops, because they're so much smaller and the children weigh so much less, and in a bigger shoe, this may be, I don't know if that's standard or thin, but it appears thinner in an adult shoe. In a small child shoe, it's plenty thick. And also in the adult shoes, I noticed that these stick out a lot. So maybe that's why they hurt. In the child's shoe, I noticed they were flush with the bottom of the shoe. So I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but what I liked about these is that they had a back to it, and it's adjustable. They made it like a sandal. So, and the pattern on it was stinking cute as well. And if I can find a picture of these from Dollar Tree, I'll put the other patterns up. There's a mermaid and 2 different, one's a multicolored polka dot and the other one's a pink and white polka dot, which would be adorable in a Minnie Mouse shoebox. So I picked these up. If anyone out there has had experience with the toddler shoes, I bought the toddler 9-10, which is a toddler large, a size 9/10. And so I'm hoping, I mean, they see, I've been messing with them and pulling on them and playing with them, and they seem pretty sturdy and comfortable. So, like I said, I'd love it to hear from anyone who has had experience with the toddler flip-flops in particular. I'd love to know. I'm thinking I might even go buy another pair and give them to I think I will. I'll give them to my grandson and make him test them out for me. See how they work before I put them in a shoebox. A little while ago, I hauled these Reach toothbrushes. They were peach cap and peach handle, and lavender cap and a lavender handle. Well, I found the blue and the green. So, but even the peach and the lavender were not bad for boys. You know, I didn't really look at it as being male or female looking, but the blue and the green, if you have a problem with the peach, and the lavender for a guy, there you go. They got in a different color. So I picked those Reach toothbrushes up, just one package in that color because I don't really need a whole lot of toothbrushes. I wanted to show y'all this plastic jar. I picked this up because I have something in particular I want to use it for. I don't know that it's actually the best deal for $1 to get a jar that's this size, but it is plastic. So if you need something like this, a clear jar, this would be great to put like a little sewing kit in, or maybe a bead kit, or a friendship bracelet kit, a fishing kit, you know, anything like that. So, yeah, I just wanted to call that to your attention. This is in the Crafter Square section if you need one of those. I haven't looked online, but you could probably buy these in bulk somewhere if you wanted that many. I just needed one, so I went ahead and spent the buck and picked that up from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has been getting in a lot of school supplies. These pencil sharpeners are a lot of fun. I picked up and shared in a haul quite a while ago the Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Poppy from Trolls, and the Tonka truck. They got a reshipment in of those 4 plus a new one, which is the Jurassic World dinosaur. So I picked one of these up. I don't typically spend $1 on a pencil pouch, but I have. If it's special and I really want it for a shoebox, and I thought this was special enough. I typically like to spend 50 cents or less, so I'll either buy them in bulk on Amazon, which I have for years, and Walmart clearance after back to school is the best time to get them. But this one was a nice quality canvas that is, you know, the vinyl coated on the inside. And it's in this bright fluorescent pink. It also came in bright fluorescent yellow. I don't know if it comes in additional colors. Those are the only 2 I saw, but both of them with these multicolored, raised, like rubberized hearts on them. Then they also had the same 2-color pencil pouches with raised dots. If you don't want hearts, they've got dots. So I picked this one up in particular for a shoebox. I really like that. I thought it was just so pretty, colorful. I also picked up these. Now, these are not actually pencil pouches, but that's what I'm going to use them for. These are called plastic zip envelopes, but I really loved this butterfly. I only saw 2 patterns. Certainly it came in more, but I only saw 2 in my store. But these are also rather big. They are 12.5 inches long. So if you're going to put this in an OCC regulation shoebox, you're going to have to put it in the plastic shoebox because those are 13 inches long and it will probably fit at the top. But they're also, I forget the width, but they're wider than a shoebox. So you'll have to and this is what I plan on doing, just fill this portion and then just, fold it under or up the side, that sort of thing to put in my shoebox. But I'm going to use it as a pencil pouch. I think it's just really, really pretty and a lot of fun. At least that's my plan. We'll see how that goes when I go to try and use it. That was the one pattern, and the other pattern is this more juvenile with dinosaurs, unicorns, and unicats on them. I think that's it on there. But I picked this one up as well. I just thought they were a lot of fun, and I think that's worth $1. This is why I picked up this Ocean Creatures book. I found this notebook. This is something else that I don't often spend $1 on, but I will when it's really special. And I just, look at how pretty that is. How pretty and colorful that sea turtle is. That's just a gorgeous book. And it's just a spiral notebook. And so I picked that one up. Let's see, I want to put these where you guys can see them still. So I picked up that one. I picked up one of these. I might go back to my reptiles shoebox and I might stick one of these in there. This one is a lizard. Thought that was really cool. And then this one is a snake, you guys. And this one actually has tactile scales on it like a snake has. Not scales. What is it called when on a snake? It's like a snake skin pattern that is raised and you can feel it. So I thought that was really cool. So I picked those 3 up, and there was another lizard. It was a gecko that I passed on. And then I picked up one of these poly 3-ring binders. I've used these in the past in shoe boxes. I fit the ring binder part down and then I just fold it over the top, fill it with loose leaf paper. I picked this up for a particular shoebox. You can probably guess what the theme is. But they had all sorts of patterns. They had the dinosaur pattern that I used last year in my dinosaur boxes. They had some florals. What else? They had, stripes, and they had all sorts of different patterns. But that's what I picked up for my shoebox. Then the last couple of things from the Dollar Tree are these drawstring backpacks. I have always used these in the past. This year I've picked up a lot of real backpacks or more structured, lightweight backpacks, the stuffable, packable backpacks and totes for my shoe boxes. But sometimes you have a shoe box that is you're just not going to be able to fit it in. But I still like to include a tote of some sort or a drawstring bag or backpack. And they got these in 4 different patterns. And I picked up 2 of them. This one probably more for a boy, geometric. And this one maybe more for a girl. Has pink back. And then they had a stripe that was nice, and also a kind of a random dot. So I picked these up. Those are new, those 4 patterns. And so that's it for the Dollar Tree. And real quick, from Five Below, for those of you who are looking for soccer balls for a decent price in a size 5, I finally found them at Five Below. I've been looking at Five Below for a long time, and I just haven't been thrilled with the soccer ball selection they've had in, or, particularly in the size 5. And they also had this in size 4. This is Baden. So I was looking for a name brand, something I could recognize, in a size 5. They also had this exact ball in a size 4, and I even think I saw a size 3 if you want a smaller ball. But typically, I would probably put in, depending on the age for these that we're buying for, a 4 or a 5, so that they can have it. Soccer ball will last a long time, so hopefully they'll, like we buy the upper end range of clothes, hopefully they'll grow into it. So, yeah, I got that. And then I also found some fidget spinners. I only picked up one. Raymond Geddes has been out of theirs for quite some time. And also on Amazon, the ones that I had picked out are also sold out. So I just picked up one. This is the only pattern that they had in this pattern one from Fiberty Gibbets. And so I picked one up. The fidget spinners were $1 and the soccer balls were $5. So that's it. That's my haul, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you saw some things that you might want for your shoe boxes. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye now.